Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. This week we are memory keeping for the week of July 4th through the 10th, and I decided I was finally going to use this Molly Gem kit. Or I don't even know if it was a kit. I think I got all of these sheets as freebies last year sometime during a TPC sale. So we're working with these 3 sheets mostly, and I'm just gonna, spoiler alert, this one, I love how this turned out. I'm looking at it in my planner as I'm recording this voiceover. I think it turned out beautiful. So, which I was surprised by because normally I don't like this color scheme, but this just turned out great. So I used this, I picked this because I knew we were gonna go to the Independent Shakespeare Company in LA's show on Friday evening, and they had kind of teased that there was going to be an 80s theme for the comedy that they were putting on. So I'm like, perfect, I can finally use this like 80s theme kit. And I thought it also worked after I put all the stickers down. I realized we finished the most recent season of Stranger Things on July 4th because the last 2 episodes premiered on July 1st, but we were out of town if you watched last week's video. So we didn't get to watch them until July 4th. And there's like if you haven't watched Stranger Things, wow, even I've watched Stranger Things, who are you? And I'm scared of everything. There's a lot of 80s nostalgia, especially like 80s music nostalgia, so I felt like this worked for that too, for finishing Stranger Things and then going to the show on Friday night. I also just love that these cats are in a 80s like hair band. I don't know the terminology. I think it's really funny though. So yeah, just putting all the full boxes in. I kind of had to stagger them because I just had 2 sets of glitter headers. So I had enough to like cover up the bottom and the top header, and then I used the full boxes to cover up the middle header where I could. So yeah, this week, like I said, we finished up Stranger Things. We went to Shakespeare in the Park, basically. I'm gonna just totally shout out the Independent Shakespeare Company in LA's shows. They do them for free every single year, well, except for 2020. And I really wanted to go last summer, but they were doing pods where you had to like reserve a very limited number of seats. And so every week they would just totally get full. So I wasn't able to go last summer, but we got to go back this summer, and we're gonna go again at the end of August. So yeah, I love them. The show that we saw this particular week was a comedy. It wasn't by Shakespeare, it was by a contemporary of his, Beaumont, Francis Beaumont, and it was so funny. So they call it a play within a play. There's like a serious plot going on, like a romance, and then these quote-unquote audience members, they're actors, but they're supposed to be audience members, right, interrupt the play. And they're like, why aren't there plays about ordinary people like us? And you're just like snapping your fingers like, I feel you. And since it's a modern retelling, they are like dressed as if they work at Trader Joe's, and they're like carrying Trader Joe's bags. And then they like force I think it's supposed to be their kid, into the acting troupe. And so like they keep interrupting and being like, now she should do this. And so like the actors in the quote-unquote real play get all annoyed that they have to like accommodate these like belligerent audience members, but they keep doing it. So it like keeps alternating between the actual play that they were supposed to put on, quote unquote supposed to put on, and the audience members' interruptions. It was pretty funny. Loved it. And I just loved that they were supposed to be from Trader Joe's. Like that's a fun like modern addition to it. So yeah, I had a great time. I loved their work. We're gonna go back in August and see them do Macbeth, which will be obviously a lot more serious. But they're also gonna have like a fundraising night with a lot of like things for sale, like box picnics and activities, I think. So it's a good time. When we went, the last time we went was 3 years ago, which was the first time I went to this. We saw Twelfth Night, which I always feel like is a good first Shakespeare play for people to see. It's fun. And also like it offers so much opportunity for acting companies to like put their own fun spin on it. Like I've seen Twelfth Night multiple times. So when we went in 2019, it was like a 40s vaudeville, 40s themed. I'm not sure. One of those. And then another time I saw it, it was disco themed. So it's just fun. I saw it in Sacramento though, not LA. But I've lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, the last time when we went to see 12th Night 3 years ago, they had like a drag queen story time before the show. That was pretty fun. I don't think we actually went to that, but they had it for like the kids. So that was cute. Anyway, I love what they do. It's free. They, of course, ask for donations, but they want to keep it free so that anyone can go. So if we can donate, we do donate because we're able to, right? And I just love it. It's in Griffith Park in LA, which is a beautiful venue. It's at the old zoo. So if you've ever watched Parks and Rec and you saw the gay penguin wedding, the accidental penguin wedding, that's filmed at the old zoo at Griffith Park. The current Los Angeles Zoo is like a little farther north of that area. But now it's just part of the park and they do plays out there. Anyway, moving on to the day by day, or actually I'll talk about the sidebar a little bit. Same sidebar that I've been doing the last few weeks for skincare and for flossing and adding in the dinners in the sidebar. Moving on to Monday to get into the day by day. Obviously my fiance was off on Monday for the holiday, and then I placed orders with Plannahannah and Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I caught like the tail end of Plannahannah's major sale. I feel like it's going to take a while for that order to get to me because she got a billion sales during her anniversary sale, which very good for her. I couldn't place an order until this day because I was out of town, so it's going to take a while for me to get my stickers, I'm pretty sure. Then I will go back and add a finalized guest list sticker from Once More with Love's wedding sheet to that half box on Monday. But for now, there's just a paper Shire Save the Date sticker there because we finished our guest list and we ordered the Save the Dates. So happy we kept on track with that regardless. Then I used another paper shower wedding sticker to mark that I was like checking every month for the wedding. I've been doing like a monthly to-do list, and so I was just like checking that I got to the things I wanted to get to in June and then moved anything else to the July list and just creating the July list. The main thing was the save the dates. Then we did a charcuterie board. So I have Molly Love charcuterie boards. Sorry. I don't know if that's annoying when I do that, when I lose track of my words, but yeah. Did a charcuterie board that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I used one of the guitar half boxes from the kit to mark that we finished Stranger Things, the 4th season. So we crammed in both of the last 2 episodes of this season. They were very long. We had no idea the episodes were going to be that long. But I thought the guitar was relevant for the 2 episodes kind of blur together. So is this a spoiler? I feel like there's memes about this everywhere, but there's like a really epic Metallica guitar scene, and apparently Metallica's seen like a resurgence in people listening to them now, and my fiance is one of those people. So I thought the guitar was fitting for that. We finished the second to last episode, and then we were like, oh, let's watch the second one, or the last episode. Let's see what it is. And then we're like, it's 2.5 hours long. And we stayed up late and watched it anyway. Because honestly, fireworks were going off anyway. So we weren't going to go to sleep anytime soon. So yeah, finished the season. I'm mostly happy with it. I have some questions, but that's fine. Next season. Tuesday, I slept in, so that script is from Carly Plans, and the cat on the couch is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. This was the day that we started getting word that some people at the family reunion we attended the previous week were starting to test positive and getting sick, unfortunately. So this was like technically a quarantine week for us. So yeah, did a lot of stuff at home. Then I edited a vlog, I pulled stickers for a plan with me, that sticker's from Carly Plans, and then I have a sick Fox and Cactus sticker because I wasn't sure if I was getting sick or if I was just really tired, which sounds weird, but I don't know how else to explain this. Sometimes I think I just have allergies, but I think I'm getting sick. I'm not used to having allergies, but I do live currently in an area where I didn't grow up, and has bad air quality, so I have a hard time telling when I'm sick down here. Then I finally unpacked. That sticker is from Oh Hello, and we decided to cancel the counseling that we had attended a couple weeks prior. We decided to just go our own way with that. And then we watched Tasting History, so that YouTube play button is from Carly Plans. Wednesday, I really needed to get my smog check taken care of, so I put on my N95, and it was outside anyway, so hopefully I didn't pass anything on to anybody. I mean, okay, spoiler alert, at the end of the week, I tested negative, so it was fine. But I did really need to go get my smog check done, so I did that on Wednesday and paid my vehicle registration. And then our save the date cards arrived 2 days after we ordered them, y'all. That was amazing. That was a very quick turnaround. So that save the date sticker is from Papershire. I was very happy about that because that meant that we could start addressing them and sending them out and still be on schedule, even though I had my mini freak out the week before and postponed it. Then I looked for work and finished the vlog I'd been working on, and then I got word that more people were getting sick. So that was not fun. That everyone's fine now. It's just this week it was like people just kept being like, yeah, I'm positive. Yeah, I'm sick. And I'm like, oh no, this is not good. And then I filmed a plan with me. That sticker's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Actually, everything at the bottom of Wednesday's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. We ordered a couples workbook to work on instead of doing the counseling that we had originally signed up for. And then we started watching Stranger Things Season 3 because we're doing a whole rewatch of this series. Thursday, I was anxious about canceling that couples counseling because I'm like, oh no, are we wasting money because we didn't end up using it? And it's like, whatever, don't let the sunk cost fallacy get to you. So that anxious script is from Carly Plans, and the Cat in a Dumpster Fire is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I edited a plan with me, I did a little mini workout, and I did some dishes. I don't always mark when I do dishes, but if I write it down, then I put it in the planner. That clean kitchen sticker is from Cinderella Paper. And then I marked that my fiance was working late this evening, so I just used one of the cats from the deco sheet of the kit. And then we watched more Stranger Things 3. Friday, my fiance was off again because he's off every other Friday. We both tested ourselves this day because it had been 5 days since our exposure, and we were asymptomatic, or we didn't have symptoms, I should say, I guess. And so we both tested negative. That sticker's from Once More with Love. And then I cleaned my engagement ring. I have this really old Clean Yo Bling sticker from I don't know where. I think it was just from a random sampler. We started planning our honeymoon this day, so that sticker's from Scribble Prints Co., as is the one below it that I'm using to mark iced coffee, because I got iced coffee. And then I have a Molly picnic sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. to mark that we brought our leftover charcuterie stuff to Griffith Park so that we could have a little picnic before the show. And then at the bottom of Friday, you'll see with another guitar half box that we watched Night of the Burning Pestle, put on by the Independent Shakespeare Company at the Old Zoo at Griffith Park. They played a lot of 80s music. It wasn't like entirely integrated into the show, but they played a lot of 80s music like before the show and then at intermission. And there's like one character in the play who just sings a lot. So instead of singing like probably like what 16th century music or 17th century music, he would sing 80s songs. It was pretty funny. On Saturday, I marked with an airplane from Oh Hello that it was 2 weeks until my next trip. That planner sticker from Carly Plans is to mark that I pulled stickers for a plan with me, and then I filmed the plan with me, so that sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. The laptop is from Scribble Prints Co., and that's just to mark that I was voicing over various plan with me's. And then I have a takeout sticker from Cinderella Paper to mark that we got chicken sandwiches. And then this weekend, I spent a lot of time texting family and friends to get their mailing addresses. So I have a phone sticker for that. We cleaned a lot. We needed to get the dust under control in this place. And then I addressed 10 of the save the date envelopes because I think I had like 20 or 21 envelopes on my side. So I did that. I have another anxious sticker to mark that I was anxious about tracking down RSVPs, which is not something that we're doing right now. We're not going to have to do that until way closer to the wedding, but I was getting anxious about it, even though we had finished up the save the date part that I was already stressed about. So that's the definition of anxiety right there. And then I marked with a sticker the Flamingo Floaty from Scribble Prints Co. that we were watching more Stranger Things 3. Because that one takes place during the summer and a lot of it's about the pool, so it made sense in my mind. On Sunday, I marked that I slept in, so I have that sleep in scripts from Carly Plans. We tested negative again because it was 7 days since the exposure. That sticker's from Cinderella Paper. And then I texted my cousin because I had messaged her on Instagram to get her number. This very roundabout way of getting everybody's addresses. And then I addressed the other envelopes that I needed to address, and then we went to a barbecue. So that sticker is from Cinderella Paper. And came home, watched more Stranger Things 3. That is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Then in the sidebar, I marked that we were technically quarantined this week. We didn't have to quarantine because we're all up to date on our shots and everything, but we just thought it would be a good idea anyway, and it's not like we had to go anywhere this week. We're very privileged that way, so either way, we just wanted to make sure we were safe. And so I used a social distancing sticker in the sidebar from Cinderella Paper. And then I put some of the rocker characters along the top just to fill in the space with some decoration. So that is this week. Not much going on other than, watching entertainment. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you next week. Goodbye.